Greetings. Like this video and subscribe to Gratuitous Recipes if you would like to learn how to make this corn on the cob. Now, let's get straight to the recipe.
Today we're going to discuss corn.
If you're looking for the best way to cook corn on the cob, look no further. Buttery, sweet, perfect corn on the cob, boiled in a mixture of butter, cream, salt, and sugar. The only way we make our corn forever. How to cook corn on the cob. Summer corn is one of those things I look forward to all year long, like peaches and fresh blueberries and juicy Jersey tomatoes. You can only get fresh tasting, sweet, and perfect corn for about 2 months of the year. It's one of those bittersweet things about summer that makes you appreciate it that much more.
Another thing about corn is it's yellow, like the sun. My son no longer calls me. Isn't that funny?
Sweet corn on the cob just drums up so many summer memories where I doused the whole cob in tons of butter and then salted it so much it had flavors reminiscent of the sea. Biting into my corn on the cob with melted butter running down my arms, dripping off my elbows, and not even caring about the mess I was creating on my shorts. It's one of the best things about summer, and one you know will absolutely happen multiple times during the season. But even in the summer months, sometimes the corn is just not as perfect as it could be. Or sometimes I jump the gun and buy it way too early, and not really knowing where in the world it came from. But it's definitely not the local sweet corn I know and love. So I've taken a few steps to make my perfect corn on the cob and the not so perfect corn on the cob taste absolutely amazing. Boiling corn on the cob is always the way to go, but much like pasta, adding flavor to your corn happens during the cooking process. Whether you add sugar or salt, or whatever to the water, it's going to seep into each and every kernel. So, why not step up the corn on the cob game and even add more flavor to your pot? How to boil corn on the cob. This easy corn on the cob recipe is so simple to make and not much more difficult than bringing a pot of water to a boil. If you ever wondered how to make corn on the cob on the stove, this is it. Here's how to do it. Fill a large pot with 6 cups of water and bring to a boil. Stir in milk, butter, honey, and salt. Add the corn to the pot and cover. Cook the corn for 5 minutes. Remove the corn from the pot and serve. How easy is that? And so insanely flavorful, you won't ever need more salt or butter. But I'm just being honest here. I still put more salt and butter on my corn because I'm crazy like that. But seriously, this is the best way to cook corn on the cob. Alternatively, you can also cook corn on the cob in the Instant Pot, like I did here. It's so easy, but definitely better for smaller batches of corn on the cob, since the Instant Pot is a little limiting in capacity. Buying corn on the cob. When it comes to corn, fresh is best, so buying local is key in finding the best tasting corn on the cob. And once it's picked, it deteriorates quickly, so you'll want to enjoy your corn soon after you purchase it. When buying corn on the cob, look for a tight, outer green husk that's not dried out and plenty of corn silk that's not black or slimy. Pull back a small portion of the husk to expose the kernels and make sure they're plump and firm, not shriveled and dry. Don't peel back all of the husk because once you do, the corn will start to dry out. If your corn on the cob has any tiny holes, do not buy it because that's an indication of a worm infestation. Not good eats. How to store it. Wrap your corn on the cob in a plastic bag and store it in the refrigerator to lock in moisture. You want to avoid the kernels from drying out, because then the corn will taste starchy and bland. Be sure to enjoy your corn on the cob within 48 hours of purchasing it.
Sweet corn is the only thing that makes it through my...
How to eat it. There are so many ways to enjoy corn on the cob. Make a spicy corn on the cob seasoning with a bit of cayenne pepper, salt, sugar, and cumin. Try this basil parmesan corn on the cob. It's amazing. Make this Mexican street corn salad. Sprinkle extra corn on this easy grilled pizza with bacon. Stir into this cheesy jalapeno corn casserole. Try this lobster corn chowder. It is insanely delish. Summer corn succotash.